Hello guys, we are in the small town of Gulba Heights, just outside of the capital of Limberwisk, Alkali Cloud. It's a beautiful day in the Hush Archipelago on the main island here on the Uarlak Peninsula in Limberwisk. The birds are singing. We got North American birds, European birds, and birds from Iceland. Because of our strategic location in the far North Atlantic Ocean. Almost in the Arctic, but somehow we got palm trees. More on that later. We're in USDA zones 1A through 9A. Limberwisk is a really big island with lots of topography and different elevations and climate. Today, we're in USDA zone 7B in the Gulba Heights Nature Trail, 1,468 feet above sea level. As you can see, it is late winter / early spring pretty much. And all the undergrowth is got green buds on it. Because these trees up here, they're going to start getting leaves soon. It is 1 p.m. here in Limberwisk time. It's the same time here as in Nuuk, Greenland. But all these trees are getting green leaves down low. So they can get sunlight and make food. So then the upper trees, when they are all dark, and it's dark and itchy down here in summer, there's mosquitoes and itch ivy, and no one's down here. The animals trample these plants because nobody scares them, and the trees above make it dark down here. These trees down here on the bottom don't get a lot of light, they don't do so well. So now is their time to shine. They grow leaves very fast. And they get as much sunlight as they can, because these trees, in just 2 weeks, they might not look like it. In 2 weeks, it'll be pitch black down here, even in the afternoon. It is a really dense, temperate rainforest. When you think of rainforest, you think of an exotic jungle. This is a temperate rainforest. It's USDA zone 7B. It gets cold here. There's a lot of snow here in the winter. But yeah, it's shorts and t-shirt weather now. There's a log, just step over it. You might have noticed a little while back, about exactly a minute in the video, or 58 seconds, the trail split in two, and I kind of stopped walking. I took this way. Oh look, we got some flowers. That's the thumbnail right there. Sorry, let me flip you guys right side up. Had to take a picture, that's our thumbnail. And I gotta hurry, because I don't know how much battery my camera has, and how much storage space I got on my device. So yeah, you can see the undergrowth has leaves already. Not buds, but leaves. Full-on leaves, and even flowers. See those orchids and other exotic plants blooming, like ferns maybe? Now is their time to shine. There's a trash can up there, in case people have trash. Limberwisk is a beautiful island. And surprisingly, despite being so close to the Arctic, our southwestern coast and our eastern coast and our southern coast have pretty warm areas that look exotic. They still get snow. The whole island gets snow most years. But we are USDA hardiness zones 1A through 9A. Up on Mount Kakok, the tallest point in Limberwisk, it can get pretty cold. There's a bench right there. That's the trash can we saw. I don't know if you can tell, but this is uphill. I'm standing here, and that's above me. The ground is a rise right there. And we're heading back this way. The trees almost make a tunnel on a hiking trail. And these trees fell during a thunderstorm. Hurricanes pass south of Iceland on their way to England and Ireland every now and then. They're not hurricanes anymore, but they are the remnants of hurricanes in the Atlantic. And strong winds knock down trees all the way here. So we're just going to climb over them. No biggie. There could be ants on them. We're in between Europe and the Americas here in Limberwisk, on the mid-Atlantic range of mountains. We're not on a continent, but we got all kinds of plants and animals from Europe and North America here. Even some from Africa and South America, which is like far south of here. We're in the far north. I don't know if we're in the Arctic Circle or not, but we don't have 6-month nights and 6-month days. So we're probably just south of the Arctic Circle or something. I don't know where we are on the map. Google Maps doesn't show you Limberwisk because of controversy. We are battling Norway, and we have a lot of disputed territories, so they just decided we'll disappear, and most people can't see us. We have a special app here in Limberwisk we use to get around the island. And people who aren't on Limberwisk don't see us on Google Maps. I can't find a lot of information on Limberwisk on Google. A lot of people think we don't exist because of an April Fool's prank that convinced people that Limberwisk was fake and it was just made for April Fools. But it's actually real. The April Fool's prank was to make you think it was an April Fool's prank. But it's so confusing. You probably got confused by that for a second. If you think about it, we're a real island, but they told you, psych, April Fools, they don't exist. But that was the prank. The prank was to make you think we're not real. So, even Wiki fandom says we're made up. But now I'm living proof. Here I am here in Limberwisk. It's a beautiful sunny day. And we are deep into temperate rainforests on the Alskier ski slopes. And yeah, this is a clearing up here. And I see an American robin. Not to be confused with the European robins, which are seen here, which they're not related. American robin is a thrush. Oh wow, there's a squirrel. I lost it. Hopefully you saw that. I heard it, and it was stomping on the leaves. This area is more clear and sunny. But a squirrel just ran across the forest floor and up that tree. And it was hopping really hard, stomping on the leaves, so I thought it was a deer or a bear or something big. People brought deers here for hunting, and I don't know if bears are native here or if they were brought here. People brought a lot of animals from the Americas and Europe. Animals got there on their own. You can find all kinds of things here because of our strategic position between the Americas and Europe on the mid-Atlantic rise. So our islands have all kinds of flora and fauna, and some of them have evolved. Things evolve pretty quick. 50 years ago, elephants had tusks. In 50 years, they probably won't have tusks, because people are hunting them for ivory. It's true, look it up. They're already evolving right before our very eyes, within the last few decades. Once you hear that, it's not that surprising that people can bring European starlings here in 1807, and that in a couple years, they'll already evolve to make the Limberwisk starling, by crossbreeding and inbreeding. Here's another log. Hop over it. Alrighty. We are deep into temperate rainforest. This trail is really windy. A lot of twists and turns. I have no clue where I am. But because it's 1 p.m., I know the sun is a little in the west, but mainly overhead. So I'm heading east. Towards our eastern coastline. Near Fjord. There's a lot of flies and bees in here. The bees are waking up, and the flies, they've evolved to handle the cold. They woke up in January when we got 3 inches of snow here in our temperate rainforest. This is zone 7B, 7A. It's a borderline. And I feel a cool breeze. During the summer, this forest floor is really cool and shady, but very humid. It's really moist and damp and dark. But during the winter, the trees drop out their leaves, so it gets very bright and sunny, and warmer than most places. These trees, actually, the wood heats up and releases heat. So, this is probably 7B, I'd say. I don't know if you see that, but that's a white, snowy mountain peak back there. Behind those trees. I think that's Mount Kaluhu, or Mount Kekok. But you can see, there's a white mountain peak right there. See the pointed top, kind of, through the trees? I don't know, I'm going down the hiking trail. I see 2 peaks, actually. I think those are the twin volcanoes. They're all dormant. There's no active volcanoes here, like down in Iceland, to our south. Iceland actually has 8B along their western, or my bad, the east coast of Iceland, according to the 2012 map, is 8B. Go to interactiveplantmaps.com and look for the Iceland map. Make sure it's not 1990. If you get the 2012 map, they'll show you. Their easternmost points are 8B in Iceland. Limberwisk is far north of them, but we have areas of 8A. because it's really sheltered. But yeah, lots of exotic plants. I saw a bunch of white flowers blooming in this temperate rainforest. There's a lot of moss. And it might look sunny and blue, but in 2 hours, they're expected to get about 6 inches of rain. 2 hours from now, they'll get 6 inches of rain in under 25 minutes when it happens. So, I gotta get out of this area because it's basically gonna be downpouring for almost half an hour straight. And it will only be about just less than half an hour.